What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. It's around 5:27. Just got back from West Hollywood. Left San Diego around 4 o'clock. Made it up to West Hollywood on the corner of Melrose and Fairfax, probably around 6:30. Was probably 15th in line and was able to cop 3 pairs of Air keys. I am super excited. I'm not quite sure if anybody's done an open box for these. My girl Ken, the manager at Shoe Palace, she texted me last night and let me know that this shoe was going to be in a pop-up store up in West Hollywood. They were just going to start selling. So I was able to cop 3 pairs, like I said. I went up there for a specific color. However, they were sold out of 10.5s, unfortunately. So I was able to grab 2 10.5s. And the pair I really wanted, I was able to get a pair of 11s because I'd rather go a little bit bigger versus having a tight shoe. Because you know what? We all know that us that wear Jordans, we don't like it when they're tight. So we met a lot of great friends. I was able to meet the designer. I was able to meet all the employees. The time up in West Hollywood is just fantastic. And grabbing these numbered pairs was just such a huge opportunity for me. So let me just get to the freaking point. But as you can see, I want to show you these, but I'm going to hold these off. As you can see, these are size 11. I'm going to hold these off. Let me put these right here. As you can see, what we have is Reves, Paris. Wonderful. What we have is the Statue of Liberty. We have 20,000. We have some imprints, nice little prints, a surfer. West side is the best side. We have a basketball player there, Michael Jordan, matter of fact. The box itself is the size of a, let's see, a Air Jordan box. So here are the Obsidians, brand new. I need to put them on pavement. So we got a box that's a little bit larger than the Nike Air box. The new box, the one that just came out, is more the size of a Nike box. So I think this is their first release. I'm so glad I was able to get a pair. Let me go ahead and put these up here. The Obsidians, need to put those on pavement. You gotta wear your shoes, guys. I have too many shoes, as you can see. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, I'm really excited to bring this open box to you because I don't know if you guys in the sneaker world have seen these, and we're going to open up the first pair right here, and these are the Air keys, okay? So I'm going to kind of bring it up close because we got some extra goodies in this box right here. You can see the top of the box. If we look at the box, it looks like there is a authentication of some sort on the top. I'm going to look at that later, but the box is not numbered, but there is an authentication recycling sticker of some sort. Boom. Let me do that again. Boom. Anyway, in the box, what we have is a poster. Kind of looks like Michael Jordan's feet, but what we have is a Boeing 747, is it, guys? Throw that in the comments if you know which plane this is, this jet. It says take flight. It has the designer's logo right there, Air Reves, or Reves Paris. So as you can see there, socks, everything. So that's the first thing in this box was a nice poster. I'm really excited about this. What we have is a beautiful soft bag. It's a numbered bag, actually. As you can see, it's size 10.5. That's all 10.5, guys. I've never purchased anything in my life except for 10.5s. but today is the first day that I had to actually get a different size. But anyway, back to the open box review. We have this beautiful, soft, super, man, this is, you know, if you're going to have a debut, you're going to have a opening, you need to do some good stuff. I wish, as much as we pay for Jordans, I wish they'd, you know, throw in this with everything, but whatever. What we have is a nice some tissue. I'm going to keep this in really great condition, but what we have up closely is Air KIY. The attention to details, you can see Reves. The attention to detail here is off the charts. On a quality scale, I think the box out of a 1 to 10, I think you can honestly rate this box specifically. The other box is a little bit different, but you can probably rate this box scale 1 to 10, probably a, I would say a 7. Anyway, here's the debut. Okay, size 10.5, I'm not quite sure. What we have here is, my eyes are so bad, so I'll give you a second to read that. All right, cool. So anyway, I'm gonna open them up and bam! Okay, now I'm gonna open them up, but before I do, I'm gonna actually grab something on the top. This is actually pretty cool because inside the bag was not only a poster, not only a nice bag to keep your Air keys in, but you also have this bag, and let's kind of see what's in this bag. Whoa, I wasn't expecting. This is like a bonus right here. Oh man, I love socks, man. So what you have is these Reves with the nice logo on there. You can see right here is just badass. So this is coming in the box, a pair of socks. How cool is that? Jordan, what's up, man? Throw me a pair of socks, man. So anyway, at the store today, they had tons of these for sale. Like I said, it was like a 7-hour wait to get these shoes. We waited outside. We were like 15th, 16th, 17th in line. I went with my nephew and got a pair of socks. Let's open these up. Wow. Woo. So I'm sweating here because I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock. I jumped out of bed in San Diego. Got on the road to LA. I was supposed to leave around 2 o'clock, but I'm glad I left a little bit later because there's a curfew up in LA. I'm not sure if you know, but the curfew is from 10 to 5 a.m. in the morning. So you can't be out on the street spending the night up in Los Angeles. So with all said and done, we got up to LA around 6 o'clock, 6:30, and we were able to cop these. So what we have is like this vintage brown sole sale. We got this varsity Chicago. Everybody knows this looks like the Chicago black toes right here. Let's take a kind of a closer look. We have let's kind of take it out of the box. Okay, what's interesting here is it's kind of, I kind of peeked at the other shoe before this opening right here, and I'm gonna kind of talk about what I saw right here. This silhouette right here is kind of laced up like a Jordan, so I'm not sure if people are gonna start creating fakes of these. I'm not sure if you would consider this a replica or a fake. I think that's the new trend is wearing, you know, shoes that look like famous shoes so that way you stand out individual. I mean, you look at these shoes at anywhere, you're going to take a double take. You're going to snap your neck and you're going to go, that's not a Jordan. What is that? So I think just like Warren's, we've seen a lot of different shoes kind of mimic the Nike brand, whether it comes to the Dunks or the Air Jordan, and what we have is an Air Jordan. So let's take a closer look right here. You can see it says Reves on the collar. The collar on the inside, you have the old Air Jordan kind of mesh. Here's a mid right here. Everybody knows these. These are the pine greens from, I think, 2019. I love these. A little story behind these. Around a year and a half ago, I dated this awesome dentist, and she was a big Green Bay Packer fan, and lovely lady, fantastic lady. There's nothing but great things I can talk about her, but I left these shoes for her. She was a big Green Bay Packer fan. I don't know if you've known, but these have gone up in price. I think these are like $400 now, but I was able to cop a pair. So anyway, the inside lining is kind of rough. You know that rough texture that we see in Jordans. This is like the new Jordan right here. This is a nice thick collar. The quality on here, it definitely looks like leather, but not the best leather. I would compare this to almost like a, almost like the Court Purples. If you were to look at the leather on here, it's almost very similar. But you know what's sick is that vintage sole. Now, again, what's also cool is if you're authenticating things, you'll see there's a shoe tree. You see that? A typical Jordan shoe tree. I haven't opened them up. I want to keep these dead stock, but you can see it's wrapped in tissue paper. And last but not least, what you have is a numbered pair. And as you can see, I'm not going to show you my number because I don't want them creating replicas with my damn number in there. But you can see there was 2,207 pairs made. And I was able to get the first 400. So on this replica pair, I saw everybody hanging out at the pop shop up on the corner of Melrose, and they were wearing these, you know, this inner circle. I guess people involved with the shoe, the security, everybody else. There's people rolling up in Bentleys, people rolling up in Corvettes. I mean, friends and family must have got their dibs on a lot of stuff. But anyway, back to the card. On the hook, everybody kept these on the shoe right here. And what we have is it's the poster. And inside the card, we have a kind of I remember if anybody's familiar with the Jordan 1 Unions, they had the wrapping paper that's kind of very strategically outlined, sketched, sized up. You can see that they were actually designing the shoe right here. So anyway, that hangs off the shoe. On the collar, it's Reves. You know what's interesting? I see a lot of these Chinese fakes online. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. And I noticed early on with the fakes, they had this little like edge right here, like this little point on the edge. And it looks like it's mimicking the same thing where the machine like cuts it out, but it doesn't cut it out cross. It's like, it just keeps a little bit of leather on the tip. So if you're authenticating shit, guys, excuse me, if you're authenticating things, you'll notice that your shoe should have that little leather tip right there. Anyway, back to the review. Back, heel. Let's look at a normal Air Jordan heel. You'll see that this heel's around the same height, but the collar's a little bit higher, and the white section and the swoosh, there's definitely a difference. So you're looking at the heel a little bit lower than the Air Jordan, so this is pretty cool. So I'm going to kind of go back to the shoe, and as we know that familiar Air Jordan sole. Love the Air Jordan sole. Let's take a look at this sole. I actually really like these a lot. The sole here is phenomenal. So what we have is Air Key, and what I thought was just really cool, throughout the bottom sole, right on the pad, bam, you got a nice little lightning bolt. So you can see all the stars. This shoe is, I mean, do you call it a original design? That's some of my question, you guys, in the comments. Is this an original design, or is this a complete replica, ripoff? Is this an original? I don't know what you call it, but you know, Travis Scott, he threw his swoosh on backwards. He took the same shoe and kind of designed the swoosh differently. So that's not really a replica. That's his own take on the Jordan. So the same thing here. This is our boy's take on the Air Jordan right here. I don't think he can get endorsements from Nike, nor do I think artists want to be involved with a big corporation unless it's a really a local culture, a local collaboration that has multicultural. You know, we want to make sure that things stay underground before it blows up and gets so commercial. You know, I have nothing but respect for Off-White and Virgil, but you know, honestly, it's getting to the point where, you know, wearing stuff like this, I mean, I see people wearing like these hyped up sneakers, dangling their plastic. it looks kind of stupid a little bit. It's just not me. I don't know if I'm older, but being in my late 40s, I take a different approach to my streetwear and my style. So anyway, this is the Chicago, and I'm really excited about this because as I show you the next video or the next shoe, I'm going to show you the differences between this shoe and the other shoes. So as we kind of go down, the leather here again, I wish it was really thick. I wish it was like, I wish I was feeling this and I actually, like when I feel the, for example, when I feel the biohacks, I feel quality actually. When I feel the breads, the bread toes here, you can actually feel the quality here. I keep going back to the obsidian sometimes, but the leather quality on here is, it's pretty nice. And a lot of people talk about the shattered backboard quality. I'm not familiar with that quality. So anyway, on a scale out of 1 to 10, I would rate this like quality-wise. With all due respect to my boy and these Air Keys, I would rate this Chicago quality 6, leather quality. So anyway, you can see that it's just manufactured. The heel, it should be like rounded off. The Jordan is rounded off. You can see the Jordan is rounded off. You can see the Jordan is rounded off, and these are mass produced, but you know, when it comes to replicas, I do not endorse fucking replicas, man. Don't buy them. The only person you're lying to is yourself. I mean, everybody might not notice you're wearing replicas, but you're wearing fake shit. It's like wearing a fake Rolex or something. You just don't want to do it. It's stupid. It's, if you're not ready to compete at that level, then don't, man. Get some inexpensive shoes, but don't buy replica shit. So anyways, we look at the attention to detail on these mass-produced Chinese shoes. You look at these other shoes and you can see that there's some imperfections when they're mass-produced. And that's why I'm not calling this a replica. I'm not calling this a fake, but you can see the quality control when it comes to Nike standards. Now, let me contradict myself because I always like doing these. I just got the new Dunks, man. Now look at this, is ridiculous, Nike. Look at that quality control stitching right there. That's ridiculous right there. It's not even straight. So as you can see, even when it comes to the ugly Dunks, Ninja Turtle, it's not always perfect when it comes to Nike, but you know what? It's a lot more perfect than what this is going to do. The tongue, honestly, seems a little bit smaller than a normal... Do I have a... So the obsidian tongue looks a little bit wider. Let me get a black shoe. Here's some gold toes. You can see the tongue is a little bit bigger and wider on the Nike brand. You know what, guys? I kind of like a big tongue on a shoe. Some people like a normal size tongue. I noticed that I got shoes coming out of my ass right now, but the homages, I wear these. As you can see, has a huge tongue. And authentication-wise, the homages actually have big holes. We'll talk about authentication. You know what? I've been watching a lot of these kids do replica videos and bullshit like that. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm going to start doing some videos that I need to see out there when it comes to authentication, but that's a whole nother story. So anyway, on the homages, it really looks weird. You'll actually get big lace holes. It looks abnormal, but that's how you know they're real. So anyway, big tongue. Copped in LA, the Air Keys. So let's take a look at the tab right here. We have Air Keys. Kind of looks like a Jordan to me a little bit, but on the inside we don't have terms and conditions or anything like that. What we have is, what does that say? Reves. On the inside, we do have a, let me take this out right here so you guys can there. Oh shit, I'm so glad okay, so you can see the tissue paper around the shoe tree right here. Let me show you the sole. Sole, brother, that's like fire. Look at that. Oh my god. I wonder if I can take out the, I don't want to tear it out. Yeah, it comes out really nicely. So this is actually the sole. Just wanted to show you that. Gotta love that. Custom. Has kind of a chemical smell to it. Doesn't smell like a Jordan, smells like chemicals. Not sure, never smelled that before, but I love the sole. If you flip it around, fire, baby, fire. So those of you that are all checking out the inside, I'm not sure what you're looking for, but there's an inside and there's the number. You know, I wasn't going to show it to you, but there it is. This is number 346. More important, I want you to look at this inside tag. So as you can see, the tag has their logo, a little QR code. I can't see in detail, my eyes are so bad, but I'll show you that later. But inside the shoe comes this awesome, you know what, the insole is really actually heavy, man. It's actually really thick and heavy. And let me go ahead and put this lace and shoe tree back in. So again, authentication, if you guys are into collecting shoes, you want to make sure that's wrapped. It looks like they actually tied the lace like you would normally tie an Air Jordan. So if I take the shoe tree out, let's look at the lace. That's how the laces come. And a little bow tie. So I guess that's typical Air Jordan standard. Let me put the shoe tree back in. It's weird that they actually cover the shoe tree in nice tissue right there. But you know, I like that because that'll let you guys know that you got a pair of shoes that were nicely taken care of. So anyway, we got the sale toe box, the card, the vintage. The red is it's not as, the sole is a little bit pinkish, if I can use that color loosely. It's not a varsity red like the side, like, let's see the bread toes. That's how you want to match it up. That's the Jordan red, guys. When it comes to the Jordan red, we have the bread toes right here. That's the Jordan red. So you can see they're a little bit lighter. If I were to compare it with the bread toes, you can see the difference between the soles. So you can see the top one is the Air Keys, has the lightning bolt, and has the Air Keys center. Surrounding Air Keys, you have this, I think, trademark pattern with Nike. With Air Keys, you just have a little texture pattern. Anyway, as we can see, the toe box with the Air Keys and that little point right there sticking out versus the quality control on a bread. These are from StockX. One thing you'll know is StockX, you can buy these things, or I've seen them on videos where people have sold StockX shoes and they're actually fake, but if you actually shine a black light on it, you can see all StockX badges, hang tags have a little X on there. So that's one way to verify. So anyway, let's kind of check something out here, because on the bread, as you can see, using a black light, there's really nothing at all lights up. So except for the inside lining, but on the bread, nothing lights up. On the biohacks, you can see nothing really lights up. If you're trying to verify, no threading lights up except for the big bright ass shoelaces right here. So you can see no threadings lighting up. Even the sole threading doesn't light up. You can see the obsidians, same thing. You're not going to have any of that flashy, bright light on your shoes. I've seen a lot of fakes on video where they have like this, the black light picks up the thread right there. It's all bright, but you can see the obsidians, it doesn't light up. And then you got the gold toes right here, and it actually lights up. You can see that the thread is lighting up all throughout here. So another StockX shoe, but we'll go through and talk about authentication shortly, but each Air Jordan's different. I love my Jordans. These are like toys for me, but as a 48-year-old man, I'm taking my gear seriously because I wear a suit and tie, and honestly, some people spend their money on stocks and bonds and gold. I spend a little bit of money on not only those things, but also shoes. Let's take a look at the Air keys. So as I take the black light, you know, I don't want to call you out, but this is almost like what I see in the Chinese factory. You see that white? They're trying to put it on the stitch to make it look like the stitching's lit up, but it's actually paint, as you can see here. And this original shoe has a lot of indications, you know, from the little point from the back, that it's kind of made at a replica factory or something like that. Even though it has a lot of customization, why would you have that fake stitching pattern on the side? It really devalues the design, unless that's where they were gonna sew. But then as you kind of come along, let me get this tap. As you come along this lightning bolt right here, you can see that they're also using that like paint. I don't know if it's just to lay down a area where they're supposed to lay the lightning bolt, but if it was, they're kind of off by like 5 millimeters right here. So anyway, we can see that the stitching does not light up on the shoe at all. It's just really, I hate to say this, my brother, but what the fuck is this, man? Why is it like, this is like what I see on fake shoes, replica shoes. So, you know, I'm gonna wear these guys. So with all said and done, you know, if you're gonna have a release, you know, this is art. I look at shoes as being art, and honestly, it would have been nice if this was a higher quality. I get it. You know, he's not Nike. He's not a multi-billion-dollar corporation, but to what the fuck is that, man? To get that like stitch lining on the side. I mean, if I was at the club and somebody saw those things, they'd be like, I don't know if they'd laugh at them and go, hey, I don't know if you've seen those Jordans with the middle finger there, but I don't know if they'd laugh at them, or even you can see the little rectangle back here is just squiggly. Anyway, nothing's perfect in this world. Imperfection is actually how you should live life, but more important, I dig this a lot. Just the swoosh coming down, the lightning bolt coming down, and it's not like the Travis Scott's, not like the Jordan 1 Travis Scott's where you have the Nike swoosh right here and it goes and hits the second lace hole. This goes across. I mean, definitely across the bar, across the room. You're definitely going to notice this shoe right here. This is the Air keys. It's 2020 November. Just excited to get back from Los Angeles. It's 22nd. We got the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving 2020, and I just want to take time to show you the Chicago Air key. And I'm really excited about this, guys. If you're able to cop a pair, I mean, man, is this going to be worth something? I looked on OfferUp. Or on eBay. I think they were going for around $750. I mean, would you pay $750 for this? You know, let me know in the comments. But all said and done, I do like the cuff. It's nice and thick, and I'm gonna pimp them out. I'm gonna wear a pair. So anyway, tune in for my second video. I'm gonna go over the release today. Even though I went and bought all these. These I think were released last week and they had some leftover pairs. And I love that they're numbered. Even if it's not the best quality, I love the fact that it's unique. I love the fact that it's still thick. I love the fact that it's custom. I mean, shit, man. I've never seen these. It wasn't until my girl Kendra called me up and she was like, hey, there's a pop-up shop, Air keys. You got to check out this shoe. So all said and done, I hope this was an in-depth review of the Air Key Chicago. Bam, I had the best day today. And follow me on Instagram. I'm Media CEO, huge sneakerhead, and I wear a suit, but gotta wear your Jordans with your suit, man. Wearing black, you know, wingtips, you know, these old school shoes. That's not how you throw it up and wear your hype, man. As a 48-year-old man, you know, you're gonna wear your Jordans, you're gonna wear your Dunks, you're gonna wear your Yeezys over there. And shoe check, 2017 Yeezy Zebras. You can see they're starting to yellow, but well taken care of. Well taken care of. Even got the little sticker over the boost right there. But hope you guys enjoyed this in-depth review of the Air Keys. I'm so excited about these. I cannot wait to slap these on the pavement. And that midsole, look at that vintage midsole. I mean, guys, let me know in the comments. Is this a replica? Is this a fake? How do you feel about the black light test right here in that bullshit stitching? How do you feel about that? But most important, you know, we all wear kickers to be cool. We all wear kickers to express ourselves. And I think our boy knocked it out the park. Again, follow me on Instagram at Media CEO. Like this video, all that bullshit that all the YouTubers say. You know what we have to do to get rank videos. Do it, just do it, do it for us, but do it for me. But most important, I'm gonna bring the second box to you in my next video, so check it out. Thank you for your time today. Media CEO, the Chicago, Air Key, Reves. Beautiful box. Let me put this in the box. I'm gonna fold this up right now. I'm gonna put these to bed. It's late. I'm gonna probably do the next video tomorrow. I'm really stoked on these. I mean, man, thank you so much. Who gives out socks, man? This is so cool. I know there's Seth, you know, that guy that reviews shoes. He's got that Apothecary sock, I believe. I love that concept, and I think being an entrepreneur, much success to you. Anyway, we got the Reves bag on top. Let me put this flashlight down. Got the poster, and we got the box lid. And guys, I appreciate your time. Have a good night. During the holidays, I want to take a point. Don't drink and drive. Kids, don't do drugs. And, you know, you don't have to wear all your shoes, but wear your shoes, guys. That's what they're made for. So, you know, with me, I have to actually associate a shoe with a very special occasion. Just like every time I enjoy a special occasion, I'm going to break out that shoe. I'll break out a new shoe to remember that special. Every shoe that I wear has a true memory associated with it. As I bring more in-depth reviews about shoes, I'm going to kind of show you with what shoe and the memory association, you know, what I did in that shoe. Some of them, they just got dirt all over them still. Some of them had dog poo on them. Again, guys, thank you very much for your time. Big shout out to Ken. Thank you very much, Ken, for the shout out and letting me know that the pop-up shop in West Hollywood was going up. And a big shout out to Reves Paris. Thank you very much, guys. But yeah.